Well, the fundamental idea of crime prevention through environmental design, or CPTED as it will often be referred to, is that it is possible to use knowledge and creativity to design those built environments in ways that lessen or prevent the incidence of such crime. Now, there are three main concepts behind the theory of CPTED, being public presence, public visibility, and safe choices.
We've done a lot of research into what drives people to buy in certain places, and safety is always number one. Price comes down fifth or sixth down the line. Safety is very important for us to not only sell communities but also to create a community that people want to live in.
There are a number of key principles that we encourage the community to embrace that are quick, relatively low cost and effective. For example, lighting and shrubbery. And when I talk about lighting, research has shown the fear and incidence of crime has been reduced with improved lighting of public areas. When we talk about shrubbery, the objective with shrubbery is to encourage natural surveillance due to improved visibility, providing a deterrence, and as it gives the impression that offenders and their activities can be observed.
We have a green spine which runs 6 kilometres through the middle of the site. No matter where you live, you're within 200 metres of that green spine or open space, so you can start walking throughout the community. Once you have people walking about, there's a lot more surveillance. Where they're walking is a 3-metre wide footpath, so you can pass, 2 people on bikes can pass. It's lit at night time, so it's safe at night time. It always has houses fronting it, so you never have backyards looking over the green spine on both sides. You've always got houses one side or backyards the other. So you always got some houses surveilling over the park, and there's no sort of dead or closed ends.
Now, public presence is perhaps the most important of the three, in that crimes against people and property are less likely to occur if other people are around. Public visibility is also important in that other people are able to see what is happening as well. And thirdly, safe choices. It's the concept relating specifically to personal safety. Where possible, it's important to give people options and safe choices about where to be and how to anticipate and respond to those problems.
The most important thing you can do is get to know your neighbour. We spend a lot of money trying to get our community to interact. We have family fun days. We've built a leisure centre so that people can mingle together. Everything we do is about trying to get one resident to meet another resident.
But I would strongly urge anyone looking to implement CPTED principles into new or existing buildings to take the time to do adequate research, very important, to find the best outcome for their specific purpose. Firstly though, do a safety audit of your premises and then implement changes in those identified areas one at a time. Each change will prove an addition to safety and security of your environment.
I would suggest that you should take into account the street you're going to live on and the village within that street, or the community or the suburb that you're living in. Whether it's been designed, to have the cars aren't flying past your house, that there's interaction with residents, there's places to meet within a walking distance so that people do get to know each other. All these things lead to a much safer suburb.
Look, I'd have to say to the community to remember that crime prevention is a shared responsibility among the community, and simple and cost-effective changes can have positive impacts on safety and security. I would also encourage people to conduct a safety audit on their premises. Do it both during the day and then once again at night. There is a wealth of information and resources available in relation to CPTED, but initially I would direct anyone interested in learning more about the CPTED principles to the CPTED guidelines for Queensland and the resource manuals available in the resources folder of the Queensland Police Service website, and that can be found at www.police.qld.gov.au.